Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji and today we're going to be playing Anno 1800. Currently we're in episode 46 in our Giga-City playthrough. As you can see, we're just in the middle of a sea battle. One of our ships is getting attacked.
Ready as we can be,
Our grain sea crossing. And it seems like we'll survive this one. Just barely. Of course, our income is abysmal. So of course we need to try to rectify that, and for that to happen we need to see what is missing. It seems like fish is a concern, bread and schools, schnapps, beer. Perhaps these are not the best people to reference. There we go. So bread is at 83 and fish is at 86. Okay, so these are temporary issues. I think beer is obviously one of the major ones. So we're obviously going to be figuring out solutions. It's important for us to, of course, make sure that we, get as much fish onto this island as possible, along with all schnapps. So looking at the seed of Zeus, there is an abundance of schnapps, which means our transport routes need to be adjusting themselves. So we're going to stop transferring these two goods, and we're going to load schnapps. And of course we'll offload those, and hopefully that makes a big difference. As for now, we're going to wait for this grain cargo ship to heal up before we send it back on its way. And we're going to then add the Godspeed. And Ava Maria just to this port here. And then we'll send them on their way. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is going to our trade routes. And we're going to be adding another ship. So this is Godspeed. We're going to be adding it to this route. And then we're also going to be slowing time down. And then we'll send the Ava Maria to the New World. And we'll go to Hemlock 2. Hopefully you make it there. That'd be great.
Fly nicely.
And then let's see. We also need to check in on this ship over here. We might want to go back, go to this one. We're going to cancel the steamed bream. All right, confirm. Which is sitting over here.
Just say the word.
And we'll make sure to obviously come drop off these goodies, and then we're going to add you to our other transport. She's buying our shares back. So of course we're going to buy them back from her.
Ship under attack.
Awaiting new horizons.
Right, we're going to drop these goods off, slow time down, go back to our routes, add in the steamed bream to this route. It's going to help us. Alright, that should correct our schnapps issues. Beer is still a problem, so we need grain and flour. So we have the grain, we just need to process it. So more flour, more bakeries, which means we'll need to adjust some of these areas. As you can see, it gets out of hand very, very quickly. So let's get into adding more of these. Of course, we're not in blueprint mode, we'll just match the exact layout. do that. Okay, so that's 6, 7 bakery flour mills, and then we'll add 7 more bakeries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add in another warehouse because we're running out of space.
Ship under attack.
And we just connect that over there. Why not? Alright, so that should take care of our bread
My
production
ambitions exist
issues.
mainly in the imagination.
Then it's just beer. So looking at our beer production, we need malt. So more malt houses. And where are our malt houses currently?
When do we start again?
Okay, I'm going to unpause that.
Thought machines had stole me job.
Just you wait. Alright, so these are the breweries. We of course need power to make this work, this industrial zone. But eventually we'll be transferring all of this over to other islands. So for now, we'll just have to make more breweries. Oh, sorry, malt
We're
houses,
taking every...
which look like that. Of course, having these closer to granaries do wonders, but we don't have any available here. So we're not in blueprint mode, we're just going to be free building. And perhaps one more. We've got the workers, so it is highly possible that we can manage all this. Of course, we are going to be upgrading a few of these. Seems to be quite a lot of production going on, so of course we want to maximize that. And then I guess we could just... Yeah, I don't really want to put paved streets down. They do increase the speed. But for now, we don't really need that. It's just a headache to fix later on. Alright, so schnapps is going to be corrected soon. Beer 2. Fish, it seems, is still an issue.
Just say the word.
So let's see. We have quite a lot of fisheries here, but it's not enough. I mean, our island population is bonkers, almost 40,000, so of course there's going to be some fish issues. Let's see, we're at Drumtout. Fishing here is maxed out. I guess we could add a few more. Well, let's see. We did add another ship to the Seat of Zeus's transfer.
New orders.
And it looks like we might need to add another pier. There's a bit of a backlog. So as piers go, they require a bit of land mash. Oh, this is interesting and doesn't look like we have the space for it. I mean, if we take away 1 or 2 fisheries, we will. So we'll probably need to start adding more fisheries in on this side. And of course that will require some sort of harbor defense. So we'll add in a couple of cannon towers, and you guessed it, all the fish in the world. Of course, this is also future-proofing ourselves. And then luckily we can do things like this. Okay, none of these can be reached, so we're going to have to do that. And then I guess the same on this side. So we do sacrifice one here, but then we get to add in quite a few more fisheries. So one there, one there. And that's it. So now it's just about connecting all of them. Of course, we are going to have, oops, over there.
Bullseye.
Crap. Which ship just got sunk?
Orders?
Let's go take a look. Coffee. Come on. Right. Slow time down.
Ship of the line reporting.
Gold.
Set
Lonesome.
sail.
I guess we can continue our escorts.
Aye.
Seems like we have a bit of a problem at the moment. Our funds are running dangerously low. Don't have anything really good to solve here.
I hope it stays like this.
Okay, so yeah, major problems. Cash is one of them. Blocked area. That's so strange. This isn't blocked. Okay, well, it looks like this plan did not work. So we'll just delete all these. Now, perhaps it'll work. Okay, so it can sort of work. Of course, we'll need to upgrade this a couple times. Put another one of these in. All right, we're at -12, okay?
A land lush.
So of course we're going to slow time down, go back to Gold Crown Falls. And we're going to have to do a bit of a sell-off. Unfortunately, we're not doing super great.
On our way.
So we're just waiting to fix our trade routes. So I'll do a bit of a sell-off there of some windows. And then goodies-wise, not really anything worthwhile selling. Trade goods, we have a lot of champagne and cigars we can utilize. So we'll do a couple trips.
Hold the train.
We'll do these two, the early bird. Alright, so we'll send these two
Room to maneuver.
over here to do some trades, and then we'll send them back on their way.
Cargo stations.
Alright, well let's keep them here for now.
Round.
Perhaps we can get by unabated by any ships. There we go.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, slow time down.
I put a lot of graft into fixing her up.
Okay, we're selling all the champagne in the world. We'll send you back over there. And all the windows. Right, that's going to keep us afloat for a little while longer. Because we are correcting a lot of issues. And it seems like we have some sickness here, so we're going to build a hospital to counteract that. Of course, the main issue is rum, the fact that we do not have any. So that is probably the problem we are struggling with. Beer production, how is that looking? Okay, we're not selling beer anymore. We're trying to make it. I probably need to upgrade these again. Alright, so let's see. Perhaps we need more beer production. Let's take a look. Alright, 4 should do it. And already we've spent 200,000. My goodness. Okay, Godspeed. Seems like we need to do some more selling. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a pickle, guys. We are trying to correct it. Of course, we need to delete those two. Okay, so we have lots of fish being harvested over here. We're about to sell off some goodies again at the trader. And we're gonna push play on these two guys. It seems like rum is the problem, so we'll be fixing that very shortly.
Reporting in. At least you're a bit rough around the fringes.
Okay, selling these goodies. Okay, this gives us another bit of a respite.
Carry her about.
Just going for a little bit longer. So beer is improving. Fish will be improving. We're going to mobilize some more hospitals. So big problem, of course, is the rum shortage. There's absolutely no rum coming from the south.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Ready for assignment.
Okay, how much oil do we have? We have a lot. So we're going to be creating a trade route now. More oil. Ava Maria. And you'll be unloading here and then Cape Trelawney. You'll unload. Of course, we're going to do it like this, where we drag the marker. I want to try and obviously get them as close to the left side as possible. And we'll just have to see how that goes.
Ship under attack.
Looks like we do have some action here.
More than ready.
Alright. Okay, a little bit of flotsam for us. Ooh. Okay, so this is the Archbishop's Stipwick
Ship
Lip
under
Trophy.
attack.
So maintenance costs are negative 15%, but the range is also negative 15. And it's a sellable for 50. All right, we're going to access the newspaper. So good news, 2 out of 3. Of course, the rum shortage is really affecting us. And what we are going to do is add more consumer propaganda to our newspaper, which does leaves us 20 influence to utilize. All right, we're going to publish that. And then, yeah, we'll just drop off this this book. Okay, so let's try and get our rum situation sorted. So, fish oil factories.
Your
These
city
are
has grown more beautiful.
destroyed.
Aye.
That's probably one of the reasons. The ship has paused. So of course no rum all around. How's the rum looking here? Okay. So it's gonna flow very
Attention for the
shortly.
Admiral.
I think another big solution for us for now is to build a trade union. Of course, we'll blueprint all of this. So the trade union will run like so. Try to fit as many buildings in as possible. So we're looking for, of course, full-on rum production, which means sugarcane farms, as many as possible. And 4 on that side. And we'll have to do like, I guess, steps. Something like that. And then on the outskirts, we'll have our warehouses. Okay, that's one too many. Alright, and then I guess we go 2 more. Alright, I think that's all we could possibly fit in here.
We pirates have special terms.
No.
Bilge water.
Okay, and then we can obviously work this on this side. Alright, this is going to be a little tedious, guys, but trust me, it's for the greater good. Alright, but before we get into building all the rum production we will ever need, let's get the ship over
New
here
orders.
and start transferring over some rum.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Okay, so yeah,
Climb the rigging.
power. Ship over here. We're gonna grab all the rum and just start taking it over
Set
manually.
sail.
Okay, so let's start with the complicated sections. So this trade union building is obviously going to have, it does cost us 20 influence, which we have the exact amount.
Ship under attack.
So it's going to be a tough one, yeah. But I'm going to try and maximize each section. Interesting. Well, good news, we're fitting everything in quite nicely. Of course, we are going to have to buy some seeds for this area. It'll be worth it. I'm tired of having rum problems. I feel like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. There's always rum gone. Okay, so we need to do that. Gear down. So it's a little tricky to get this going. I'm sure one day they'll introduce a optimization tool or something that can select an area and then autofills, but it is not this day. So we'll just have to do it manually. It could be worse though, guys. Just a bit of a spot there, but that's okay. I think that's pretty much all we can fit in. Maybe one more there. And let's see. 105. Honestly, not bad. I'll just leave that one there. Okay, so next step is to do this one. So technically we could do the same on this end, which might not be a bad idea. So let's do that. We'll go one road out. Possibly this way. And this way.
New orders?
Okay, and then let's go grab some more rum.
Steer us off.
Okay, where were we? A little difficult to see. I'm sure we'll figure this out. Alright, so obviously this is going to fix our rum issues, but getting all the rum production is also a bit of a tricky situation, because of course we need lots of wood production and rum facilities, so we'll have to get those going too. And of course, we need to find quality seeds, which can be quite difficult at times. That's just going to stop there. This one is going to go this way. Select you. Right, that's done. Surprisingly, only 3 left. I think we've used this space quite well. Let's try use the back of the island first before we utilize this area. Okay, and then probably we can just make a few Roman facilities perhaps over here somewhere. Don't know if it's going to be possible, but let's see. Alright, rum distillery. They're quite big. Doesn't seem like they can fit in there. And I would possibly want to put them in here anyway. Okay, that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 22. So probably need quite a few of these. We'll utilize this whole area. And we'll put one on each end over here. And of course what we'll do is just demolish all the trees so we can see what we're doing. And we'll go 3. Okay, 4, 5. Seems like 6. 7, 8, 9. So almost half as much. And I guess we could take out 2 little parts of this road. Nope, still not enough. Perhaps one more. Huh. Does not fit. Alright, we'll just fix that then. Okay, so that is 9 distilleries. Probably need a couple more to be honest. If we can find the space. Let's possibly put 1, 2. Yeah, we'll put the last one over here. So that's 12 distilleries and 22 farms. Now there's a wood problem. And I can tell you that is going to be an issue.
Storeroom's full, boss.
So what we should be doing here is actually adding way more storage to this island. Just enough. There we go. Okay. So that is quite a bit of extra storage. And we will need more lumberjack flags. That's 3. We'll need maybe, I don't know, as many as possible.
Ship under attack.
It's not great, but it is something. That.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Okay, rum. How much rum is here? 278. So that's going to be a full load.
Attention for the
All right, it's good news. We can do a bit of pirating ourselves. Come on. Damn it. And there we go.
Fleet ready.
Got some goodies for us. Let's continue our escort. Oh, actually, yeah, you need to come collect. And you need to continue the escorting.
steersman.
There's some beer and some pills. Okay, well, we'll drop some of that off. Slow time down. And then we'll just drop some wood off here. Try to keep the storage nice and full. And then we need to buy some seeds.
Good
So
to see a
seeds
friendly
will
face in these
cost
times.
us. That's cool. And we might have to just wait for that a moment. Item wise, I don't know if we have a spare set, but we should check around first before purchasing. We do. And their quality. Okay, well, this is starting now. Let's go. And then watch this number dwindle dramatically. Actually, not that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Another grain farms cost quite a lot. Alright, so we need rum. All the rum, please. Of course, we're going to upgrade these warehouses.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Okay. Still at negative 12,000. So it looks like we'll have to do another sell-off. But good news, we've created our own rum production on another island. So we should start to see this greatly increase, and it's a capacity of 800. So going back to the Cape, we'll have to make another cargo ship. We need influence for that. But we also need to sell some goodies, so unfortunately we need to sell... Oh, we can sell a bit of that, a bit of that. We can sell half the steam engines. I need 30, so yeah, we'll sell that. And we'll sell... We'll sell that.
Begin the turn.
So we'll see how this affects us in the pocket. Just until the rum can be reproduced, reintroduced. And
It
then
was
if
worth a shot.
we'll destroy one of these towers and then just build it in the center here. Hopefully it
Ship
can
under attack.
cover most of the area. And then what we'll do is add another cargo ship. Right.
Ship under attack.
We'll sell all the goodies. 243,000. Send you back on your way. We could possibly make 2 even. No, we still need a bit more steam engines. So we're just going to wait for the ship to arrive.
Olio reporting in.
And then Godspeed, Godspeed. We will send you on your way again. There we go.
Ship under attack.
Alright, so
Ship under attack.
with everything being in place, we've managed to secure a
Ship
lot of
under
our
attack.
goods. Okay, fish is coming out the wazoo. So we'll put one boat on
Ship under attack.
fishing duty, which will transfer
Ship under attack.
a lot of fish.
Time the rigging.
Your harbor is under attack.
Alright, collect that.
A
Set
fire
sail.
broke out.
This is the problem. The repair crane cannot
Are you
reach.
finally embracing a just cause?
Seems to have happened multiple times now.
Attention for the Admiral.
Ooh, pal paper of prenatal preservation. What a mouthful. Okay, bonus residences +3, happiness -4. Let's take a look quick and see Cape Talani. Man, we're pretty happy. Doesn't say by how much. Wait, never mind. 22 island. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's do this.
New
We'll
orders.
start collecting all the good books, and we'll do a bit of a transfer over.
Come to watch.
No. Fire station nearby. Hopefully that helps.
Aye.
Okay, this is a hand-blown grenade. We can just drop that. We don't need that. So let's take a look-see at our items in this. Nope, nothing good.
New orders.
Let's see if there's any in the others. There's a few books. Maintenance cost, which is good. Income per house. Transit fire. That is good. We'll take one of those. I guess we could also take a treasure hunt, but that is in the new world, so it's not really gonna help.
Aye.
Alright, then we have another option to destroy a ship.
We shall prevail together.
Sometimes these guys don't like to listen. They do not like to listen. And then I guess we could take another book over for workforce. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to go here first. Do have another book, and then back to Widow Magma, and then down again to Hemlock on this side. And then we will shift over to the Cape, where we will deliver the books and implement them. I think we have one, yeah, we have one town hall here. It's another nice one here, which we can replace a lot of the books we have. One thing we haven't been doing well, I guess. It's different when you're under constant pressure and fights. Focusing on putting one fire out and not doing it the long way around, you know?
Cargo boat at the
Okay,
ready.
fish. Godspeed's ready on his way. We have fish on the way. Oh, these ports are very, very busy. So we do have a little bit of influence. So this is
Workforce
the
shortage.
zoo. I mean, we can construct this building, right? Jeez, that was loud. Nearly blew my ears off.
Ship under attack.
Okay, we did this cool pattern and it's not seeming to work for us. Requires adjacent
Your
to
harbor
building.
is under attack.
Climb the rigging.
Okay, we gotta do some defending, it seems. Looks like we lost a ship over here somewhere.
The
Obviously
ship
doing
will
our
get
trades. Let's go down south again. We're gonna just check in here. Doesn't seem like we can buy this another island share. If we get more influence, we will, and more money, we will definitely buy that island out and cripple her in the south.
New orders?
But let's see. Right, ship has arrived. Let's grab the next book item, which is income per house. And then we'll head to this island over here.
Steer us forth.
Go back to the Cape. It seems like we're going to have to do some renovation. So we'll take out these two side parts and build some empty compounds. This enclosure can house any animal. Alright. We need to, of course, delete that. So the zoo is being built, guys. Right, we'll go out by 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 1 cow. Let's try.
If this is to become a radiant metropolis, we'll need to make some additions.
Yes, we will. So we're looking for animals now. So each island we will be fishing for these lovely creatures. No creatures there. More there. Over there. Oh yeah. Which means we'll need to go down south. Take a look at our harbors. Okay, we have some zoo options here, and there's botanical gardens option. Okay, crop farms, that's good. Chemical fertilizer. Not a bad option there. No animals, but there is museum and botanicals. That's something we could possibly work on. It's still burning, but it is getting hosed down, I think. Let's see.
More than ready.
Okay, so honestly, not that many animals available to us. We have 2 over here in the old world, plus a book for productivity and ironworks. And some travel agent and iris garden, hibiscus garden. So there is a
Attention
few
for the
items
Admiral.
we can take over. Museum items, another Archbishop's Stillwick's still-lived curfew. So there are a few things.
Aye.
I think we gather up the best, which is obviously these books, museum piece. And we'll go over here and grab the
Let the
rest.
sails fill.
And we go back to the Cape. We'll check in on our
The fire left
museum.
ruins behind.
So, regarding the museum, there is a museum. Where is the botanical gardens? Is this connected to the zoo? Pathway ornaments, music pavilion. You would assume the museum also needs a very large space. I would like to put it over here somewhere. So we'll try and keep it nice and evens. Always rebuild it. But yeah, let's add a few more exhibits. We'll just go sideways for now. So we finally have a moment to breathe. Everything's cooled down. And we have one item, which is the Olympian Temple remains.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
So, of course, we're going to be now filling up these areas. Hopefully increase our attractiveness, because we're at negative 238. So, not great. But even though we're at a plus 24 island average, so still pretty good. Okay, back to the new world. I'm sure we've collected this by now. Yeah,
Attention
we're
for the Admiral.
We're gonna grab. I think we will go with the moon orchid. And then we will send you
Steelsman.
here. And then here. Here.
Steer us
Yeah.
forth.
Go back to the Cape. Check in on our boats. A bit of a workforce shortage. It does seem like the rum is coming back. It's good news for us. Okay, so we should also start putting in botanical garden. Just wonder where we do that. The botanical garden is most likely a engineering unlock. There it is. Okay, so we need, I think 10 more buildings need to be upgraded. We should start to
Ship
see
under attack.
some of these guys being upgradable.
Ship under attack.
Nope. Need more fur coats. That's a shame. Alright, we're fine. So let's take a look at our fur coat problemo. So we have all the furs. We're just missing the cotton fabric. So we're gonna have to go down south yet again. Seems like there's a break in our supply chain. It's not the hemlock, it is Ojaro. And Ojaro has all the cotton fabric, which means there's a route that is not doing what it's supposed to.
We've got to be agile.
I think we could possibly get away with
Steelsman.
only having one companion for our flagship here.
Set sail.
It is possible.
Workforce shortage.
On our way.
Alright, so what we're going to have to do is start transferring over some goods. Most likely this one. We will unload from Ajaro. All that. Have to get rid of your inventory first, good sir. Go back to the roots, select this, and then add the condor or the Lone Star.
Ship under attack.
And then that edit didn't work, so we'll have to redo it. Load more, unload please.
Ship under attack.
Okay, we have some... Yeah, just one lone ship to the lines causing us some issues.
Ship under attack.
We're not too worried.
Cargo stations.
Okay. We do have a Harbor's Master's office. Which has done a little bit. So what we're missing is cotton. And access to public university. Which I guess we could upgrade this. Start doing some upgrades for the future.
Ship under attack.
Okay. And what else? I guess a few down here. Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Seems like we've recovered quite nicely. We have rum coming in. Everyone is...
a life
Well, not these guys, but some of them.
lovely bit of stuff
Some of them are quite happy. Otherwise, yeah, hope you all enjoyed. And of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.